live. I'll go right in. We'll do it live. Wow. Holy.
Friday night, what you gonna get? Say it, yo. Grab a phone, grab a beer, it's time for Kenny's show. Help me, Kenny, young boy, you might be Kenny, he might some dick.
It's time for the Kenny show. He don't say much, but you'll never know what you might see, what you might hear. Peter calls me once a night to remind him he's a queen. They're all white dudes. They're not funny. No homo. He is a drunk. I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Oh, shit.
Got a little upset, and then you got beat up on making lemonade stream, and Jing's embarrassed you, so you left. And then you guys put a clip of it up. You guys put up a tough guy clip where you cut out the part where I was fucking beating the shit out of you guys.
You pretended you didn't watch it for a year. Now all of a sudden you want to talk shit to me. You didn't talk shit to me.
I didn't watch it. This is what people tell me, and I go by it. Just like with Focus.
You're like, I don't have to respond to this.
I didn't watch. If you want me, if you want people to think, all right, puff your chest out, tough guy.
I'm a tough guy.
Feel it.
Tough.
Ross, I think Ross watched me.
Yes. Yes.
Calm down about it, faggot. I never watched you. Trust me, I would tell you if I watched it. Would you like me to watch it so that we can just say I watched it?
Focus, tell this man I'm a doctor.
That's
You shut the fuck up. Welcome.
Kenny, fuck off. I'm leaving. Never going to be on your open panel again.
Jesus. Okay. Guess not.
Hey, why'd you kick Ross Dog? That was not nice.
He kicked himself.
Hold on.
Did he rage quit? Oh, did he run away?
Since my name popped up, I just want to clarify.
Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
What was that?
Do you know who is Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis?
Ian Ellis.
I feel like I know that name, but I can't remember who that person is connected to.
Okay, stand-up comic from Chicago. Volcano, no braino. Yeah. The fucking thing sucks.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Yeah.
Dante.
Yeah.
Dante Nero. Yeah.
Dante Negro.
I'm serious. What I'm asking you, what is the value that you bring to a man as opposed to a different girl?
Hi, everyone out there in the world, YouTube and all that. Yeah. Hello, birds. Yeah. That is it today for us today. We will leave you with I can't do it. Lewis was just bullshitting and not being of the truth. Lewis is 47 and Puerto Rican and not white and failed at life. So no, you. Doggy, no you. I get more hoes than you, CO. You the beta. Doggy, no you. Boo you, boo both of you. No, you. Lewis, I heard you're gay. Doggy, no you all the way. Doggy, no you. You'd be confused with Helen. Yeah, that's right. Cock and balls on you, Mickey. I'll get you for this, Helen. No, you. I'm just bullshitting, not being of the truth. Too much out of business. Driving late at night. Psycho 78. My bathroom is new. You don't go in the bathroom with me. Psycho 78. 12 o'clock. Don't be late. I'm an Asian guy. Jill, these podcasts you watch, RDA, they should have holes in their head. I use that.
Hello, douche.
Jimmer, I tell you what, thank you very much, buddy. Plug your podcast, and then we'll look forward to your next email and call.
So with apologies. That's right. On the Ian LLC YouTube account.
All of these LLCs. And when do you guys go on?
We don't really go live that much anymore, but episodes get uploaded. So
okay, so just kind of keep an eye out for it. All right. Well, let all your guys know. They can let their guard down around me a little bit. I thought the email bit was funny, and we had a nice long run with it.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Jimmer.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. It's just, I gotta see what the audience thinks about that call.
You
Beta male. That's tomorrow. That is it. What's your favorite war?
War?
Yeah.
What do you mean war?
My favorite war.
Let's not get into that shit, man.
Okay.
Lower East Side wars.
You YouTube.
Okay. Thank you for
Freedom
your
of
time.
speech.
Thank you. You ain't getting nothing for Christmas. Yeah, that's right. And that is it for us today. I can't read it. There's no words on it. Okay, it was.
Oh my God, what was that?
Jesus, I don't know, man. Fucking apple juice.
Yeah. Apple juice. This is not apple juice.
That's apple juice. Or is it? It is. I have to say that.
The hole was blocked. I need that open.
I'm here. All right. I have a big fancy outfit. All right. In about 20 minutes or so, you will have the puppet show. Open panel till then. I did get that Zoom PodTrack P4 thing to do multiple networks at once and operating from Twitter all at the same time. I'll learn all about it real soon. We're not operating yet. Audio. And I'll be on here in audio. Who knows what will come through the door. My first concept is on Generation X versus the millennials. I could prove in all ways that Generation X is better. Save it for them. And a future podcast. I don't know when. I have to work the channels at Clubhouse. Clubhouse is slowly dying, but they still have movie clubs and music clubs, so I'll bring it there. I think they even have movie clubs where they talk to people from the industry. Coming soon, the left of the dial. I found an interview by answering what movie is this. It obviously was the Blues Brothers. I knew it. I said, hello, it's the Blues Brothers. And it was. And I scrolled down to all the other answers because I was interested in how many people just gave a gift like, we're Chicago, downtown Chicago by 20 minutes. We got a pack of cigarettes and we're wearing sunglasses, right? And then one guy said I played a few gigs. Hey, Whistle with Dan Aykroyd or Salve. I played bass with him and hung out with him. And I should interview this guy. So I said, can I interview you? And he followed me back. He said, before we go forward, I'm not saying I was ever in Dan's band. So I thought I was. I did a few gigs with him after he saw me play bass, and then we hung out. Because he said, man, can that guy smoke a lot of weed? And I'm like, yeah. Right. This guy, a lot of famous people owned his art. I found out after he DM'd me. Most of them are dead. I don't think Aykroyd's dead. He owns some of it. Carrie Fisher, that's one example of the dead people that owned it. Yeah, he wrote an ebook on a book that you should be really high to read, and you'll find it really funny if you're really high. Like, I enjoy cannabis. I get really high, so first attempt to send me the ebook failed. So he's going to try and send me a link in a couple of days. I said, I bet we set this up for a couple of weeks. It's like episode 1, Sarah Whiteman coming up. His audio will probably just be a solo drive I'll try and get a YouTube nighttime thing with the co-hosts so they can be part of it. Live or not live. I'll see what he takes. Yeah. In May, this audience will finally get the hardcore shutterbug, Steven Messina, who had computer issues last time. His whole system went out. He has no choice, pre-recorded or live. Any of his photos, if I pulled the Keith Richards photo, it could get a copyright at some point. So he couldn't do pre. Because then it's in a whole video, the picture is. So, yeah. I guess nobody wants to take the link. Whistle, if you're on the Miss Moon, if you go to the YouTube side, not the X side, our link is out there. Only goes out to the YouTube side because they haven't figured out their whole live thing over there. They go live like it's Periscope. They should know. Everybody goes live different now. Right, for video. They all got professional cameras. And they use OBS or StreamYard. And that's how you go live. Right. And you can join the broadcast. Like you're on video too. That's the way that works. Just saying. Yeah. All right, water. I have other ideas that might interest other people, like skinhead culture and all that. But that's not, unlike the generation debate and movie house, those have potentially specific hosts attached to it. So I don't know if those will see the light. Said host would have to get a Twitter account, most likely. Right, so that could be either miss or hit. I think the other two concepts at this point would probably hit, especially left of the dial. The minute left of the dial has 1 to 150 followers, it has heading toward 90 followers. Right. It will test the waters with Generation X versus Millennials. Yeah. And then one day when it has 200 plus, 200 to 400, Movie House will start right then and right there. Yeah. What is other news? Tonight's puppet show will be interesting. I wrote it and I took some people that aren't so great and took their sound drops and turned them into a joke. So can't tell you who they are. That was just an end bit. And I did bring up some players for improv. And there's a guy that's been going around that kind of came back from the dead because nobody really cared anymore. And he's like, I'm your mama's mama. So his puppet will be in here tonight. I wrote him in because I'm like, he's sort of around. Not in the best way. But you know, that's how he decided to be. Allegedly doxing people. Doxing, allegedly. It's live. It's the only way I can say it. Or whatever happened to him. The Greg Sir character will return tonight because he's sort of around. Sure up to no good. Well, the original Nat Quo had a character, was originally part of RDA, and then people are like, this guy's kind of a loser. Why are we hanging out with him? Oh, we're kind of treating him the way we treat Nat Quo now. Except he's man enough that he didn't want to have sex with anybody that was hosting his show. Like, I'm really attracted to you, Ross. With Kermit the Frog sounding voice. Greggy did not have that. Attracted to Steph also. Pathetic. All right. The panel's still open for at least 25 minutes. Anybody wait to hang out? Then we'll have a puppet show. Ooh. Right. Wow, since I've been up here. Mr. Blush, the writer, agreed, and so did Tony Mann. Well, he agreed a while ago. Last year, in fact. Right. They most likely will be at some point in mid to late March. I don't know if they want to go, if they will want to go live. I'll probably do 30 to 45 minutes talking about Bustin' Balls with Rock Disco. And of course, the new edition of American Hair Metal, 3 new chapters, an intro by Enough's Enough, or the guy from Enough's Enough, Ships Enough. Yeah, he's in there. He does the foreword. That should be a great foreword. I don't know if he did the foreword for the original book, maybe. Yeah, and the original book faces horizontal like that. We got a nice vertical shape. I got to look at the one and only copy. Hello, Ryan. Hello. And it just walked up to the other edition and kicked it right in the freaking ass. Said, get the hell out of here. Kicked it out of the room. It was so much more awesome looking. You see, that is a book that wouldn't take 2 days. That would take way more than a week to read. Right. 3 new chapters. I mean, that's the second edition. I think in American Hardcore, Stephen only added 1 new edition. 1 new chapter. Well, it already had a lot of chapters. It didn't need much depth to be a second edition. And a lot more people died in the 10 years in between the American Hardcore versions. Yeah, people in those punk bands, they get into drugs and other things. And yeah, festers, man. It does. Yeah. How you doing, Ryan? Right, so all of that should be interesting. And of course, Blush faced stage 4 lymphoma, battling it, fighting every day, almost killed him for 1.5 years. So there's that story. We'll deep dive into that also. And then the YouTube version, live or not live, every single book will be talked about. And on the audio, we'll get into 1 or 2 Tony Mann stories. Right, as many as we have time to. If we only have time for 1, I bet. Okay, your craziest Lemmy story, go. And that's all I have to ask Tony Mann. Right, if we have time for 1 more, we'll do something else. Maybe a Joe Strummer story. So they knew each other when Tony had red hair. That's right. Before he had the chops, young red hair Tony. Still, of course. Right, so that would be a great thing to have, or save that for the opening of the YouTube show. That would be great. Joe Strummer story, pull 1 out. Oh yeah, True's got 1 trillion of those things hanging around his history. Right. They could probably even tell you who the best set at a show called Heavy Metal from Hell. Let's see. Def Leppard before they sold out to Pop. I think they opened. Motorhead, Judas Priest, AC/DC. Who else was there? Iron Maiden. Right. It's Heavy Metal from Hell. I think that was in 81 or something. He was at that show. It was the first time we ever met years ago. I think it was an award show that Revolver was having. Yeah, that had to be it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, but that's a band I've heard recently. I didn't like it too much. I mean, it seemed more machiney, industrial. Yes, there's two kinds of, hey, Cooter, there's two kinds of industrial. Machiney, which a lot of groups go with. It's a little annoying. It's very traditional. But I like the ones that have singing. Sometimes it's angry, or maybe it's too early. That's a craft walk, work, / Iggy, the Idiot, and like, who's that real, and Killing Joke era, where it's all developing, and like, then you move over to Big Black and like industrial, Ministry, and it's getting quite angry. Scratch Acid too. That's more my feel. But you know, some people like the really headachy, machiney shit, and some of us like the rage. So there's all that in the world of industrial music. I have nothing against the music or the people that like the headachy, machiney shit. I just can't stand it for too long. I want somebody going, ah! For the fuck I want. I kind of need that. I guess nobody wants to talk. I got piss. Puppets. I'll move the chair. Puppets will be here when I get back. So I'll be right back. Like Chuck Woolery said, be back in 2 and 2. No, you. That's right. Yeah. All right. We are back. You catch it. Oh, shit. Yeah, gay, what do you want?
Hello, douche.
Oh, douche. Oh, hold on.
Can you hear me?
Did you get muted? Oh, no. I've seen that happen on your show.
Okay, so I could just unmute myself, so it's not really that funny.
Well, when you get server muted, it's not that cool.
You know, I'm not the one who does that to you, right?
I know, but
so don't punish me.
I'm saying you got the ability to override Jings because it's your server and go, all right, all on servers mute you.
Yeah, but he'll just mute you again. What's the point?
Why don't you just mute him if you're all in control with Mr. Server? Go.
Because it's actually funny when he mutes you.
But you know, it'd be hilarious if you timed him out and go, "Oh, I'm sorry," hilarious, right? That would
Maybe.
That would be pretty funny when he's in the middle of talking. I get timed out. Oh, I would
We're just fucking with you. It's just funny because you
I
flip
know.
out.
I know, but it gets annoying. That's every week. That's all.
Kenny, when are you gonna start using OBS instead of this gay ass StreamYard shit?
Well, I downloaded the studio and I looked at tape, so I'm learning slowly. So it's not like I'm bullshitting. I did download the studio.
Hell yeah. What's
Yeah,
up with
so
that?
I'm learning
roof?
slowly. It's a slow process. I got a lot going on, man. I'm doing podcasts and I'm slowly learning OBS. I made a co-host and guest only streaming server.
Hell yeah. What's
It's
up
only
with
for
that?
special guests and certain ghosts because I don't want, let's say I'm with some somewhat well-known people in different industries, right? And they're in there. I don't want them to get into your drama, whatever it is. It could be different kinds. I don't want them to be in the monotony of anybody's bullshit from our world. Yeah.
What's up with that corrugated roof? I've never seen a roof like that.
This is the ceilings are really high somewhere in the bedroom. But you've never seen it before because I haven't done a puppet theater show in forever. I'll be doing one in probably 7 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought I maybe missed the puppets.
No, you didn't miss anything. I have a script, and I also brought puppets to do improv. There's a gay guitar guy puppet. Oh, shit.
Remember we were trying to send you one, and you were like, no, I don't want one.
You can make it any character you want.
Well, we were trying to send you gay guitar guy and Mudman crochet dolls. So you could, like, rip their heads off on stream or something.
Would you like to be in a Christian rock band, the Troll Jimmer in the Heaven way? I want to make him.
Is this what you were asking me about?
My point is to make him follow the Lord before he dies. Like, if you get on your knees and ask for forgiveness, Jesus will forgive you. You just have to ask for it. That's the point of the trolling.
Maybe. I don't know Jimmer that well, so I don't.
Well,
I don't care what's going on in that whole department.
Well, I need a guitar player somewhere that does care or begin to care. Maybe they're outside of this. They go, well, he's trolling people on YouTube like he's the devil. We must cleanse his soul. Get super religious person to do it.
Maybe.
Then,
I mean, it's not like you're in Florida, are you?
But you don't know New York. But maybe they'll be. But sometimes I like to play the devil's music. Well, we're going to do that sometimes too. And we will do Christian EDM because EDM is super easy to read. You could just go bass, bass, bass. We love Jesus. Bass, bass, bass. Lord, bass, bass, bass. That's all you need.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yes, for Christian EDM, they go, what about the rest? I experiment and we kind of do punk EDM. I don't care if it's devil's music. I'm really the writer in the Christian band, the singer in the other one. Sometimes.
That's crazy.
I've always wanted to play around with a drum machine to make all kinds of sounds. No, I'm not going to say that in a song. I want to actually have the band play festivals, have the record go Christian gold, then it will get attention of an Asian guy. Remember, he was raised, his father, he's the son of a preacher man, so maybe he'll get back to the side of his father. That's the point.
Yeah, the real N-word is knowledge.
Yes, so I learned he is originally a son of a preacher man. At some point, no matter how much somebody dislikes their father, they go to the father and want to become more like the father. So maybe this will encourage him to take the path of his father.
Jimmer's dad is a preacher?
Yeah, he was. I think they sold the church a couple of years ago, but still, for most of his life, he was, as a career, was a preacher man.
That's so maybe wild.
Yeah, that's even a better point to try and form it. I would be a writer, so I can help write a Jesus song or two, and then say we need to save a man named James from California. Pencil that in somewhere in a couple of songs or one song per album, and he might pay attention. Here's a man named James, and he is evil.
So why do y'all hate this Jimmer guy so much? I get he's like weird on the internet and he like talks to kids
He
and stuff.
manipulates people for content.
Really?
Like my bisexual bikers history, he played it, clips of it for children. That's not cool.
Yeah, I seen that. I remember Lossless covering
Everybody's heard that. If you didn't hear it from him, you could have just heard it in the clip that it was before he played it. I knew about, roughly I found in my feed by accident. I didn't intend to listen to it, but yet I did. Broke my heart, man.
Yeah, he's kind of a freak. I like to stay away from guys like that. We used to fuck with this one Lance fellow.
If I'm saying what you said was true, that God says, don't make peace with evil, destroy it.
Yeah.
God will be the ultimate judge on him. I'm trying to save him before he gets to be ultimate judged. That's it.
I don't know if he needs saving.
I'm saying that like somewhere in there is that Jimmer. I'm trying to save him for humanity and the internet. Sorry. Well, I'm only making one attempt. If this attempt fails, I will not attempt again. Then he'll be too far gone. Right. So this will be one shot. One shot. One shot.
Yeah, we got to make the Christian rock band.
If he is too far gone, then I cannot help him. And then, no.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, I'm going to get out. I figured I'd just stop by and say hello. I saw you were looking lonely. So,
all right, man.
Have a good show,
Puppet
man.
show in a couple minutes.
I'll be watching.
All right, from the Puppet Theater. I don't think you've seen that. It's been a long fucking time. I used to just go up here till I got neighbor complaints, so I had to go in a vocal booth.
Oh, jeez.
And mutes it all. That's for late night. 6 is the beginning of YouTube Premium. It goes to about like midnight, prime time, and it's pretty much over.
Well, the neighbors are racist against puppets, huh?
No, they're just don't like noise past 8 p.m. It's quiet time now.
Wait till we start that Christian rock band, then they're really going to be complaining.
It won't be in my place.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
It's usually where the drummers are. That's where you have to practice. All right. Thank you, Gay Guitar Guy, for stopping by. No, not Reverend Longblaine. He's a troll from hell. So I like the name the troll from heaven. You try and troll them in a positive way to take a different path in life, but you can steer them there. It's their job to walk the path. Right. You can try to steer them in the direction. Right. But they have to step forward and realize what they've done is not good. You can't make somebody discover it. They have to just repent and know what they've done is bad. That's the way it is. Says it's the Lord. That's right. Not the Lord me. All right. Take the seat back and move the necessary pieces into place. Like before. All right. Make sure I set up right. Yeah. Good, set them right. Okay. Probably not. Should be crystal clear. Good. Downward. Oh. Should be good. Yeah. Sure. Scripts. See if you can hear this. Let's light the lights. Let's play the music on the good TV soda. Y'all can hear that? Hello, hello. That's all right. Scripts in hand. It's kind of hard to sit back here, but say all right. I think we go sideways. Come on, vertical. Good. right, cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah. All right, back to the scripts. It's kind of long. All right. All right, found the first puppet. All right, let me know if those others. They might be useful. And the last bit actor's over here. Yeah, I'm right here. Right here. All right, here's Dan. I'm gonna skate over here. Damn Ian. Right there. Hard to have the chair all the way back here. Okay. I don't think this is the best hand for this. How in the cow are you wearing? Donald Trump walk into a bar. Bartender says, Mr. President, why can I get it? He goes, I don't drink. I will take it. Nasty coffee because you're a nasty woman. And the governor says, this guy Trump drinks like a fag. Then Trump says, no, you. Then Artie goes, I will have some seltzer and wine. Bartender goes, whoa, wow. Now I don't drink anymore. So I am just going to eat myself to death. Wow! I tried to kill myself 14 years ago. Wow! I'm going right to a 4th book. I'm going to write a 4th book. I'm being a fat loser. Wow! How do I find a new joke, everyone? I fought at Stinko Maninko. Artie was off the show 14 years ago. Being a hack, doing material from 14 years ago. I could just be bullshitting and not being the truth. But Mickey, you are one. Mickey, you are 100 something. And part white and failed at life. Damn script. How do I get into this one? Notes. Shut up! Bitch, you're never around. Always chasing short bitches on the ground. See, that's why you're dumb. That's why you're dumb. Out hitting the rug crew on stacks of bubble gum. Says a faggot my bag that can't get some. That's why, Mickey, you're dumb. Sitting around like you think you're such a fly pimp. Sitting in a room with Donald Duck and Goofy joke it off, saying you're getting bitches and you're just bullshitting and being really gay. That's right. Oh, shit. You gonna take that shit from him saying you gay motherfucker, you gay? No, you! You faggo Dionago! Shitty big titty! Ugly big bugly! You hack! Whose head got whack? See you You fooey, fooey. Ha ha. All right, tonight the Luis J. Gomez character will be Gay Guitar Guy. No, you, I'm a tough guy. To get ripped like me, you need to smoke 50 cigarettes a day, smoke 5 joints, drink a case of beer, and do lots of meth. Yeah, that's right. Then you'll be ripped. Totally watched from his own video. Love it. All right. Yeah, and I can teach you the 10-ring workout, but I don't know if we have time. You had to have been a stripper for like 20 years. Yeah, that's right. All right, everybody to the beat of. Hold on, Bernardo. I'm here. That's right. No, that's how you get fat, Gay Guitar Guy. Drinking and smoking all the time, not even exercising. This is how you get ripped. No, you. Pretty soon, when you're in like 5-10 years, you'll bitch tits if you keep on drinking and smoking and exercising a lot. You're a tough guy now. You're not even 30. It's your mama's mama. Ugh, getting drunk again. I'm back. The Grigster's here. I'm back. You miss me? All right, everybody. Some of you will be happy. The next puppet here. Puppet Peter's back, so of course. All right, so of course. A familiar friend that came back recently is here. All right. Hey, I'm great. Mike the Gay Puppet, not at all. Who misses a sad loser whose only so-called internet friends gave him attention out of pity? I know everyone missed me. I moved to San Francisco to be gay and free, and back in New York to visit my old neighbor and uncle who lives close to that neighbor, and Ken TV, of course. Ken TV was my old neighbor, so I'm here to visit him. My uncle lives like a mile away. Yeah, that's right. No, you. All right. Oh, hello, Mike Douche, the Gay Puppet. How are you? Well, how do you do? How do you do? Ken TV is not right. You coward covered in cocaine powder. You say I'm a doctor without proof, and that is bullshit and not the truth. No, you. Hello, douche. You wrote Hipstar's first name. We all know Zach, but I didn't know before that. In his fucking chat, hello, dude. That is a doc. True, I did it, but it's already out there. I learned it from watching you. Yeah, Macho Randy, faggot my baggot. Hello, Bolts. I heard Griggy Bolt. You have been a wedgie with dots of people and crying in DMs like a beta bull, like Ken TV's DM. You couldn't just say something in a text channel. You had to be crying, beta. I might go see Elton John. Oh, if I do that, Howard Stern Bull will make fun of me and humiliate me on radio with millions of people listening. Oh no, Papa Booey! I'm in trouble now. They hit the Papa Booey, fucked up against sound. I gotta go now. Later, everybody. This is slander. I am your mama's mama. This is slander. I will have to get HB, my Jewish lawyer, to sue you for millions, allegedly. You can't assassinate my character like this. I will get you for this. No, you. And your mama's mama. That's right. Ken TV, I am God. I created you, your parents, and your future gay son. That's Gay Guitar Guy. All right. So this was all joke, but I'm playing out as his joke, so all of you see it. All right. And my response is, no, you are delusional. You're a douche who's full of shit. We are all gods because we can create all things can create. Know you, I am Almighty God. No, you full of it, wolf bullet through it. God is not white, in fact, and there is no time for this. God most likely is not even human. That is the reason for Jesus. Jesus was not white. He's black. Remember the original Israelites? They were black. Hello? Before the white man invented the white Jew? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Stealing the whole, he was stealing Judaism from black people. No, you. Here we are. No, you, Jesus is Middle Eastern. And God is a white man. according to you, so know you. Hello, both. I am a complete idiot who keeps on singing Elton John and Bassin myself on the show. Oh no, Howard is going to yell at me. Our next comic is James Nam. It is Jimmy Namery. All right. Hey everyone, how are you doing? When I was in high school, I used to run the morning announcements my senior year. Assisted the principal, and I once ended with saying, I'm an Asian guy. Those are all the announcements, that's right. In my high school sweetheart and I broke up at some point in college, and I went to the same college as her, and about a year later, I saw her in our like sophomore, junior year, and I was like, you got a new boyfriend? Oh, good for you! Years ago, when I was still married, my ex-wife asked, when she was still my wife, am I stupid? I said, I guess you are. In my senior year of college, my old roommate, John, said, you know, our naked Jake. I said, oh, yeah. And he said, he is in the dorms and 4-minute walk. And I'm like, from here? And I'm like, I gotta go check out his cock. Good night, everybody. That's right. Hold on. Who do we have in the audience? Let's see. Well, I can't see anybody to roast. I don't know everybody in the audience. Hey, Mr. Cardinal. Yeah, that's right. There aren't enough comments. I'm far away. All right. We got one more. All right, back with Papa Booey. Hey now, Bolts. James Good. That's pretty funny. You a crazy motherfucking guy. But man, are you funny, Asian guy. Our next comic is Samuel Hillman. Here we go. How's everybody doing tonight, man? You're live in Las Vegas, man. I'm doing my comedy via satellite, man. Well, all right now, man. In my freshman year of high school, when I was still a skinny fucking nerd beta male, I got so beat once that the entire football team said, next time we are going to kill you. I says, that wins for me. People ask me when I would visit LA, like I did a lot for business years ago, and they'd ask my opinion on Hollywood. I said, I like Mel Gibson, the actor. Some people over the years have asked Sam, are you gay, man? My answer was, no homo, I like boobies, man. My late father was a bartender in the late 60s in LA. So he got to serve the late great and bearded Jim Morrison. My dad told me he is a drunk or was. Yeah, that's right. Good night, Vegas. That's it for me. That's it for me. Oh, hold on. We got some commentary. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That was hilarious. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Lock that down. More puppet shows might come a few extra weekends or something like that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Can't tell you when, but there certainly won't be a quack box, yuck, yuck, yuck. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Beautiful Ryan A was here. Beautiful Mr. Cardinal. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, baby. Beautiful Whistle Moon was here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, baby. Dunlop loved it. Laugh a million. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And beautiful Ken TV will be here in a minute. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, baby. All right, that's enough of that. All right. All right. That was awesome. Hope you all enjoyed that. Link is out there if you'd like to. I don't know where Ellen is. Cosmic. Know you. What's up, dude? I guess you're too busy window washing these days, man. It's all right. Everybody got a busy life. I have to get busy doing some stuff. Hello, Michael Sachs Jr. Yeah. I'm going to turn my camera off. I might be allegedly doing something now, but there's no proof, really. Yeah, say. No sound either. Yeah, say. Well, the link is pinned. Anybody watching would like to come up. Well, maybe. Let me put this stupid sock back on. Puppet show's over. All right. Put my shoe back on, and I got to take a piss. Sorry. Drinking water. Water's good for you. Even sparkling water. Stupid fucking shoe guy. Oh, over here. Right back. And maybe somebody will be back there. I'm not begging anybody. Won't come back. If not, I end in 35 minutes no matter what. If you want to hang out for that amount of time on screen, it's fine talking to me. If not, I'll still talk to you guys. Either way. Be back, as Chuck Woolery said, 2 and 2. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Some people, nobody may be available. It's early, man. If you're in the East Coast, it's 7:25. If you're somewhere like the Kazi Kaz, it's 6:25. If you're where Bell is, it's 3:25 or 4:25. So if you're like me and the Rossi Ross and like Jennifer and all that, it's 7. It's probably dinner time. Eating right after the show. You're free for like 10 minutes, 20. That'd be cool. I can move while streaming to downstairs if somebody wants to keep it going, but no more puppets. I did the theater. It was 20 plus minutes. I could do that. I just wouldn't be able to bring my charger, so it would be somewhat limited. But if you join in the end, we could take it downstairs. When 8 o'clock comes. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm back. I might be live Monday. You're guaranteed live. I miss his voice too. There's no voice like the cause. True. A shitty Asian guy once said that sounded like a dying cat. I too thought it was a bit off. That is when you first meet Cosmic. You're like, that voice kind of sucks. And then you breathe that voice in and you're like, wow, I was totally wrong. You see? It kind of introduces as a voice that you're like, that isn't the greatest voice. Then you hear it like 5 more times and you're like, wow, Jimmer was wrong. I was wrong. That's a great voice. It's like a slow burner. You got to hear it like slow hand. I don't know if I completely loved the first time I heard Eric Clapton play guitar. He took a little bit to drink in. But man, I kept on hearing Eric Clapton tracks. And I started to really love Eric Clapton. It's kind of like he burns slow. You're not going to be all the way excited when you hear him the first time. Pretty soon you're like, oh, wow, that Eric Clapton, it was exciting. Awesome. Slow hand. Good stuff. Same thing with the voice of Cosmic. You're like, wow. I didn't like it the first time I heard it, but I came back for more of that voice. It's awesome. So Jimmer doesn't understand things like that. It's a slow burn. You kind of hear it out of context. Of course, he's going to shit on everything. That's what he does. The first episode of the new version of my podcast, which has always been on Anchor, may be live this Monday on YouTube, may not be. Dealer's choice to the guest, Sarah Lightman of the Nashville world. A fan of her music. I didn't miss out on her playing New York recently. I didn't find out till that day I should pay more attention to broadcast channels. I didn't. That's tonight? Fuck. But I'm sure in her, she's only been around since 2017. Not even 10-year career. I'm sure she will play New York again. Kaz and Kyle were a killer combination. You bring a Helen and a Rex in there. It's pretty good. Well, it's kind of like you add flavors to Ross and Jay. It's pretty damn good, but it didn't beat Ross and Jay. Ross and Jay alone was like the best entertainment the two of them did at the time. Because you have those two. They have so much history together in life. Right. Being friends. And if they're going to go make fun of a cough drinking loser, cough syrup drinking loser, the bus host, it's best just the two of them. Same thing with Ross and Kyle together. Was match made in YouTube heaven almost. It's great. It's the two, because they kind of knew each other in a sense. Right. They're both ghetto dudes and it's yeah. They're kind of like they both said the N-word a lot, one had a list like said this fuck I'd be fucking saying it. Right. And he's drunk a lot. No, it was entertaining to see if Cosmic could still hold it together if it's the portion of the show where he's getting drunk and he's going to want to fight Dez at some point. Can Cosmic keep this show together? That's why I take a lap. I'd be like, yeah, I'll be back in a few hours. Jimmer Nation people. I wanted to watch Kyle. I wanted to watch that conflict of Kyle's drinking now. This is still going to be a great show. Only the next hour will tell. Let's take the roll. Let's go. I watched for that whole hour. I just got here in time. Only one beer in. Yeah. And then a Canadian that he wants to make fun of, that the dinosaur would come on. That may be a Helen and we get interesting in another way. Or none of them came on at all. And it's just the Kyle and the Cots. Right. And in that simplistic is probably the best material they did. Just those two. Because they got along so much. They're both kind of short, so they had that in common. Right. Right. And weren't Ross and Jay both plumbers, so they had career in common stuff, so they had that, do the same thing for a living in common. So that's why they were a killer combination. First person I ever heard live on YouTube. Mike, what up on X? Bye. We have Miss Whistle Moon. If you have a Whistle Moon, it's pretty good, man. Sure, she took a break from Skid Row late night or nighttime session. Or maybe Ricky fell asleep. This could be what happened. Or maybe a guy's going, yes, indeed. She didn't want to watch that for the moment. I don't know, man. That's why I thought he should be the last commentator in a puppet show. Yes, indeed, baby. And they could be like, what happened to my puppet? He said, yes, indeed, all the beautiful people are here, baby. He did say that. Yes. If you want extra content, I have better offers for ex-customers for the Patreon. The audio-only content. Patreon means you get to be an instant co-host in the podcast I plan for. Movie House, a much later podcast that I'll be bringing ideas, brainstorming, and talking in a community all about movies, maybe impressing people with my knowledge of great film. And that's how I win people over there. For Movie House, a later streamed on X and multiple networks like Stereo and other things. The co-host of Movie House, a much later from now podcast, will get a Patreon revenue share, not the line share, that's mine. You'll get more than 20% if you're the major co-host for that. Third mic would have to be a contributing member of and any other mic of the Patreon. But major co-host for that would not. You get a revenue share. You don't have to partake. Right. Frequent third mics can replace the second mic if they can't make it. If it's significant, they could share their 20% or larger if it's more than twice. Indefinitely when that starts. Well, how many super movie fans do you think are in the X world? Not that many that I communicate with. I found at least 3+ clubs still existing on the dying Clubhouse. I memorize or get down when they go live on an average week. This is reading text. I'll respond. Sounds great. Okay, my friend gets a little antsy if I don't respond. I responded within time. I don't know. Bleecker Street is very large. So I don't know if I remember any cinemas on there, Mr. Cardinal. If you want to come up, nobody's here, man. We can talk about old New York. Bleecker Street is so vast and so long and so big, yuppies couldn't conquer it. Even they're like, it's too fucking long, man. We can't take over that joint. Manhattan won. Win for Manhattan. Not too many other wins. I tried to walk down the whole freaking street and got like 5 hours in and was like, yeah, I'm taking cab back to the subway. It's too fucking long. Almost 5 hours in. I'm saying that like it's endless. Yuppies can take over this street. They can take over this section. Like they got most of the Lower East Side except for some of Alphabet, but not all of it. They still got like shitty bars there. But they took out the Village. But as special, awesome things pop up somewhere, maybe a few people are in on a bar, ownership from hardcore and all that. Right. Maybe one lost the business like Handsome Dick Mantel, but he wasn't hardcore, but he's punk. Then somebody else opens a bar a few streets down. That's kind of the way Alphabet City is going, as other parts are not like that at all. They tried to take Bleecker, and Bleeker's like, no, we're too big for you to take over. Later. Yeah. So still, it stays authentic, the Bleecker. Still got the bitter end where Dylan and anybody that had a guitar, harmonica or not. Wow, nice. Watch was sort of near Washington Square Park. I have no idea where exactly, but somewhere near there. That doesn't really give away anywhere near. There's lots of things near Washington Square Park. You roll past it. It goes on. So you can live anywhere, even like 50 blocks from it, anywhere. I have no idea, but he's designated that as a place that's sort of near him. So I have no clue where that would be. It's a giant city. It's a giant strip going down. So I don't know why. I've never actually hung out with him in his exact neighborhood. Nearby, like Chinatown and all that. And Alphabet City, not exactly Bleecker area. No. And he's got kids and all that. I'm just like a scene friend. But you know, it might draft into something else. He gave me the friend cost of his tennis book. It's 300 something pages, and normally would cost any of you 40. I got it for 25. It's pretty cool, man. And autographed it. Well, it is right there. Signed a new book when rock met disco anyways. And reading from it. He read several passages, so they're not really supposed to read the back end of it, but he read the reviews. They were good. What journalists and all that, other journalists and magazines, people were saying about. Everybody liked it. They had good things to say about the book. Sounds great. I might have to go to the rummage sale. Should DM me and tell when. I'm saying like my record store, Cardinal, I'll tell you where it is. You never know what the hell rare thing you're going to find there. Right now for $75, they have, what's that Sticky Fingers with the original zipper for like almost $175. They get records that you're like, I can't believe they got this. Even if I don't have the money for it, they have it. It's unbelievable over there. I mean, I hadn't even started looking for Strangers in the Night by UFO, and it was like the window. Usually the top stuff is right behind the counter. It's a record store. They also books, right? So that's good for business. I'm not going to say where. Mine is not even beat up. I've listened to it one time. I'm not going to beat it up. And the jacket is freaking mint. I got it for like $19. What other rare things have they had there? Say It Loud, I'm black and I'm proud. What else? By James Brown. Lots of several hip hop things. Sure, I brought a reissue once, I think, of a hip hop album. But they've had a couple originals. Jazzy Jeff, The Fresh Prince. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. Original. Yeah. What else in rock? Wizard of Oz. Other things. Iggy and Ziggy, a rare live album to do mainly Stooges, but a few things from the albums they did. They pulled out like 3 things. It's pretty good. Yeah. And it's shirt with Ziggy in the silver and David looking like Ziggy. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Everything gets beat to hell. Don't they have extra copies? Like they got more than one promo copy. So they know they're going to beat the living hell out of it. They have to have multiple, right? Because they're like, oh, that last record's wrecked. We got another copy right over here. Let's play it. Because they have to always do that. I mean, you don't have to be in radio and know that because I think a radio station would have multiple promo copies of something. Because it's going to get beat to hell and they got to play something. They're the radio station. Yeah. That's the way it is. Wow. Let's see, other rare things. So the Iggy and Ziggy thing is somewhat rare. Very rare. What else have they had in this record store? Lots of Coltrane. Yeah. Even Miles Davis, they got like Bitches Brew. I mean, I've never even looked for that. And I didn't even have to look for that. True. Yeah, I mean, I often scroll through behind the counter box about to go on the behind the counter wall. So you kind of get a sneak preview of what's in months and months ago before their last tour. We could go back to almost the beginning of the year. I saw the record for like 40. I thought it was too much. That's a deal compared to other places I've seen it for more. Yeah, should have paid it. But I got a Descendants live album there. That's pretty rare. Great condition too. So no matter what you're looking for, you can find it at this place. Let's see, Coltrane, I got Love Supreme, My Favorite Things to complete the collection because I have, it's written on the live album, his greatest live performance, and it's only 2 songs. 2 long songs, but still 2. So I got that. So I got the greatest live performance he ever did captured. So I got that. And all I would really want if I never buy another Coltrane record is Kind of Blue. Best jazz record recorded ever that was written. Not really written. You just let them play real jazz. So best jazz album. But best jazz album really ever is not written by a jazz artist. If you're looking for something never written, never arranged, or never let them play, and here's what they made album, it's Porgy and Bess by Miles Davis. Porgy and Bess written by George Gershwin. What Miles Davis turned it into, the absolute magnified masterpiece. It's something else. I wish George Gershwin nice. Wow, 3 phones. Nice. Yeah, it's a shame that Mr. Gershwin was not around to see the masterpiece on a whole nother level. It went from like Gershwin's version, which is great for what it is, classical, to classical blues on a whole nother scale of genius. Yeah. Thrasher. Wow. Wow, Ray Record, that's pretty cool. That's cool. But that's a rarity. Well, it's kind of like the same thing that the Beach Boys did with Sloop John B. suggestion of Al Jardine. He's getting back to his roots, folk music. And they just took a simple folk tune and turned it on its ass. Yeah, they certainly did. And there's nothing like the Beach Boys' Sloop John B. compared to all the rest. I mean, Dick Dale did a great pop angle with it. That's also very good. It's great. It's not motherfucking great. That's the Beach Boys version. It's like a whole nother level. It's so great. You have to add curse words. It's so fucking mind-blowing. Yeah, it's one of 2 songs strictly produced by Wilson. He arranged it and he produced it. He assembled the Wrecking Crew, Phil Spector's Wall Sound. And Phil was so impressed, he rolled right in and produced the rest of the album so Wilson could focus on lyric writing, arranging, right, and scoring. Well, not scoring, but what am I thinking of? You can focus on not being a songwriter, being composing it. That's what he was doing. He was definitely being the composer of that album. Yeah, you're designing what the Wrecking Crew is going to play. You are not songwriting, you are composing. Right. Wow, that is fucking cool. I met him once, a short time before he died. Oh, I should have got a picture. I don't know if his wife manager will let it. I don't know, man. He did sign something, so somewhere I have a Dick Dale autograph, which is awesome. And it was at Maxwell's in Hoboken before it closed. This was a very short time before it closed. My first and only time ever there. Dick was just fucking phenomenal. And I'm You know, you see somebody, they're old, then, you know, natural causes, they die because, you know, you're old, you're going to die at some point. When you're gray, old, and failing at life, like life is leaving, you're glad, even if you just saw them that one time, you had the experience. It was fucking great. I haven't seen many instrumentalists. He wasn't always instrumental. He would do songs where you actually need lyrics and he'd sing them. But when he hit the instrumental, it's fucking phenomenal. It really was. He was so great at it. I love it. Wow, Joan Jett. That is just fucking great. You spelled Joan wrong, but I know what you mean. It's fine. Sometimes I type the wrong word spelling, and I'm like, damn it. I get stoned and start typing. Damn. Sometimes I erase it if it's a short, like, one-line sentence. Well, that's not a full sentence. I could just rewrite it. Yeah. But if it's like a full-blown sentence, I'm like, oh, man. Fuck that whole word up. Damn it. That's cool. Never met Joan Jett. But, you know, I interviewed Tony Mann. You never know who might want to be interviewed one day. I know the tone. I've been wanting to interview him about stuff for a long time. Going back, I don't know, 5+ years. To talk about when rock met disco with Stephen Blush, for this book, you can't not have Tony Mann. He's got to be there. He is the influence and connections guy for the book. The book, I'm sure he didn't bring Stephen the book, but the book wouldn't exist without Tony Mann, for the most part. Wow. Well, that's probably a long time ago. If I had her now, I would talk about that website that they got. Didn't they? They avoided their child's college fund to make the label, and now they have a whole website, I think. And it paid off. I mean, future college fund. Right. Well, you got to roll the dice. A gamble works. That's life. Nice. That's cool. Is he the guitar player? I think I met him once in a different band. Yeah, there's Max's Kansas City 50th thing. I think a guy from the Blackhearts was there. It's probably Steve. He's in the band, right? He's a real douchebag to me. Oh, Steve Blush. All right, sorry. Yeah, I met him a few times. Should have come to one of his signings, Cardinal. Yeah. You can check him out on Facebook under Stephen Blush. And whenever there's a signing, no matter what book he's doing, or, you know, a reissue, like a second edition, he'll post when it's happening. His events go up on there. Yeah. I'll give you my real last name if you don't know already. And you can find him through me. We're friends on there. If I find out your real name, I won't tell anybody. I know Jennifer's real name. I haven't told anybody. Oh. He's on X, if you're on there, under the Stephen Blush. He is on there. I don't know if he posts events. Maybe if it's off jet season, he'll post an event if it's happening post football. Okay. I'm just saying, I don't have to send you his handles. The Stephen Blush, if you're a person that frequents somewhat on X, he's on there. September through December, early January, there's a lot of stuff about the Jets because that's his day job. Right. And if there's off-season action like book readings, signings, whatever, it'll get posted. There ain't much to tweet about the Jets, like he'll live tweet at them during games and things like that. Right. When he takes his one ticket and goes to the box. Yeah. And then he's press. Right. I've always wanted to meet him for a tailgate over there. That'd be cool. All right. I'm not going to take this downstairs. I want to get high again and I haven't eaten. So it's been fun. Thank you, Gay Guitar Guy. Thank you, Mr. Cardinal, for being the only person that's typing right now. Or I'm sure, even off Facebook, if you Googled him, you can find out if the man's having an event. I'm sure you could. He's very Googleable. Googleable. You'll find his whole history. It might list an event. I don't know. Some people don't. Facebook. Simon, who is that? All right, I'm gonna end it, man. I'm tired, anyways. All right, everybody, have a good night. At Cardinal, we'll chat some more. Anybody else watching on X or wherever, hope you enjoy. I don't know why there's a problem with my debit card with StreamYard and all that. I'll have to find out in a couple days on Monday when I ask the bank. Maybe they saw some charges that they didn't recognize and they're like, we reported it as fraud. And I'm like, Jesus, could be the case. I'll have to go see. Banks get weird. All right, good night. There. Is that banned? I don't know, man. The TV show. I don't know. All right. Night, everybody.